Hey guys, I just thought that I would go ahead and show you this Altoids Tin Can Survival Kit that I put together. There's a lot of different ways to do these and a lot of different things that go into them, but I think they're a lot of fun. I think they're really can be very helpful as well whenever you go out into the woods, whether you're hiking or hunting or fishing or whatever you're doing. It's kind of good to bring one of these along and just put it in your pocket and forget about it until you might need it. So let's go ahead and get into what's actually in my kit here. So on the top here, I just threw a couple of these little salt packets. You know, you can just, if you forget salt, you can have salt, and you can add salt to your food, makes it a little tastier. Nothing wrong with that. Next here we have about 15 feet of twine, and it's not the strongest or most durable cordage out there, but this will work really well just for holding something down or just tying together something. It's small and it fits right in the pack there. Next I have here just a stick of chapstick. I'm really partial to chapstick. I really like to have it around. My lips get chapped pretty easy, so I've got that in there. And it can also be used for, you know, chapped knuckles as well, or even to help start fires. Next, what I have is a little baggie here of ibuprofen, 200 milligram. And, you know, that's just going to help if you've hurt yourself in any way while you're outdoors. Right here I have a small book of matches, and they're very thin, and it says right here on the pack, these matches are designed especially for damp climates, though they will not light when wet or after a long exposure to very damp air. So not waterproof matches, but they're very small and thin and fit right in there, and that's what I got right now for starting fires. I've also got two small bandages here, and I'm not really somebody who's big on, you know, bringing a lot of bandages and things like that go into these first aid kits, because if it's something small enough to where this is going to make a difference, then, you know, do you really need it at all? But something else you can do with these is you can put them on your heels or on different part of your feet if you start developing really bad blisters, and that can make a big difference. And we'll go ahead and pull this out. So this is like a signaling mirror, and I think I got it a while back in like a little, you know, mini survival kit thing that was already put together, and, you know, you just look through the hole in the center there, and it's still got the protective film on it, so I'm not going to blind you guys with it right now, but that can be really useful for signaling for help if you need to. And it's got the directions right on the back there. Next is just a little bit of an edge on this, if you can see that. Good for scraping or for cutting things. It was part of a kind of went with like a very small ferrocerium rod, but that rod was attached to a much bigger metal piece that was just taking up too much room in the tin can here, so I got rid of that and went ahead and held on to this. And everything else in here is pretty much designated for helping with fishing. So I've got two of these little plastic grubs here, and, you know, you can use those for jigging or for whatever, and might be able to get something with that. Two different colors there. I've got fishing line that I wound around this piece of cardboard here. It's about 15 feet or so, nothing crazy, but certainly enough to throw out there and get something think it's maybe 6 or 8 pound test. But yeah, with something like this, if I'm trying to get, you know, a fish to eat, then it's probably not going to be a very big fish. So that's what I'm going to be going for, smaller fish. And along with that, I've got 3 little weights right there as well. And of course, you can always use a little pebble if you can find one that's a good shape that won't fall off your string. And finally, the Altoids tin can itself. I have 4 small hooks taped to the lid of it, so they're not rattling around at the bottom, and you know, I don't accidentally poke myself with one. And the can itself can be used for boiling, you know, a small amount of water. And yeah, it's a nice durable can. That's why they're pretty popular for these types of little pocket-sized kits. So that's what I've got right now. Yeah, I don't know if it'll stay exactly like this. I might add or take away certain things, but that's what I'm working with, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. I'd like to hear what you guys like to put in your Altoid tin can survival kits as well, if you like to do this sort of thing. And that's it. Thanks.